So this is a review for a series. You can watch this on Disney Plus. It's a cartoon from the '90s called Silver Surfer. Now I mentioned I really love the Fantastic Four. Silver Surfer and Galactus are kind of characters that go along with the Fantastic Four. There's even several episodes in the Fantastic Four cartoon where Galactus shows up. And Silver Surfer too, which is pretty cool. I like that, and that's pretty awesome. This show is about 13 episodes long, and I'm gonna say right now, it does end on a cliffhanger, unfortunately. Probably because this show would not have lasted long, and I totally understand why. This is a good, well-written show, but this is such a comic booky show that if you don't read the comics, you're really not going to be that interested in it. And it's so continuity heavy. We're showing in the 90s. Having continuity like this is actually pretty bad. There are exceptions like Gargoyles, but Gargoyles, you could just tune into any random episode for the most part. You might miss out some details, but you still can get it. Batman has some episodes like that, but same thing. There's things like that, but in this show, it's just not like that. Every episode flows into each other. There are details that continue one right after another, and there's one whole arc throughout the entire season. So what's the show about? Silver Surfer. So there's this guy, I'm forgetting his human or alien version, I guess. I don't even know how to explain it. But he's this dude, he's living on a planet Zenlog. Galactus comes, he's like, I'm going to feed off your planet, bro. And he's like, no, you're not. I'm going to make a deal with you. So he wants to lead him to planets with no life on them. But Galactus takes away his memories and makes him the Silver Surfer. Then he eventually realizes, holy crap, I don't have any memories. Then he finds his memories and realizes, oh, wow, I'm kind of doing evil things, which I never intended to do. But now, so he manages to get free from Galactus, and now he's the Silver Surfer traveling through planet to planet, trying to find his homeworld, Zenla, which is now gone thanks to Galactus. Which is just like, this is really... First off, like I said, this feels like a comic. It looks and feels, the dialogue, the animation, the amount of comic booky characters from the comics that show up. This feels like a comic. It straight up feels like a comic that I would have read in the 90s about Silver Surfer. I've actually read some comics from the 90s about Silver Surfer. And I think this is really freaking good. I've never seen something feel this much like a comic book, besides like Spider-Verse. But Spider-Verse is more parody of a comic book. It isn't like full on, let's be a comic book. They're also making fun of it. They're taking jabs at it, and they're doing different things that probably wouldn't have even been done in the comics. Which is not bad. I mean, Spider-Verse is like one of the best movies I think ever made. At least when it comes to superhero movies. It's just incredible. And, but this is still good. This is really good. My main problem with the series, though, number one, it ends on a cliffhanger, which is just like sad. And I kind of want to know what happens after the end. And it's even weird how it ends. It says the end, like with a question mark, like they were gonna end it here, but they didn't. What? I don't understand that. So strange. But the real problem here is the pacing. The pacing here is terrible, honestly. I'm watching some of these episodes and I'm like, these are just 20-minute episodes. That's shorter than an episode of The Simpsons, okay? They're about 20 23 to 25 minute episodes. But this is like, oh my gosh, that fly, I'm gonna kill it. I wish I was like Mr. Miyagi where I could just go, get away from me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they're like 20-minute episodes, and they're really, really slow. They move so annoyingly slow, and a lot of it is Silver Surfer monologuing and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's okay in a comic because I can just I can stop the comic, pick it up later. I don't want to stop an entire show episode, right? You know, it's really slow, and it moves faster in a comic because you're reading it. But since you're not reading this, it moves really freaking slow. Sorry, I hate freaking flies. But it's really good though. It's a really good series. I wish that pacing had been fixed. I would have enjoyed more of these episodes. I would have had more praise for this show, but unfortunately, because that pacing, it kind of killed a lot of the good elements here. Because it's like, I mean, I can't even enjoy watching this because it's so slow. And what he really needed is some other fun characters to work off of throughout the majority of the season. Yeah, because a lot of these episodes are him just floating around by himself, monologuing to himself, and that's kind of what the Silver Surfer does. But I don't know if that works in a TV format, because like I said, it's just him going, "Man, it's so sad that Zenla, my planet, is missing. I gotta go find it." It's that every episode. And it's like, yeah. Okay, buddy, we get it. Your planet's missing. You're sad. Now stop. Stop talking about it. It's boring. But it's still cool. It's cool. It's a cool idea. It's still a cool series. If you have any interest in checking it out, I would definitely recommend it. I don't know if it's going to be for everyone. I would say give the first 3 episodes a try. If you don't like the first 3 episodes, say the first 3 episodes because it's a 3-parter that all connect into each other and set up the series. And if you're not into it, then quit. I get it. Quit. Don't keep going. Don't force yourself to do it. You're not gonna like it. But it's still something I would recommend.